Hello humans, this is Random Visage and welcome to the Random channel. Today is a bit of different kind of video. I just wanted to share my thoughts on karma systems in games, especially metro games, and how it ruins the game's experience. Karma in general in most game goes somewhere along the lines of either NPC change the way they react towards you, or the world will spawn situations or events that are related to your karma level. If you play the good guy, there will be fortuitous situations abound. If you play the bad guy, it will be unfavorable situations, to say the least. I will give the example of Metro games. The Metro series, in my opinion, these are great games based on like a great story. I mean, I haven't read the books, but honestly, I love them. The games are great. The mechanics and everything's just fun, and the story is really good. But the karma system ruins the way I play the game. Like, for some people, it shouldn't be a matter of that. That shouldn't really matter to them because they always play the quote unquote good guy. That's not the way I normally play. I played the first Metro game, 2033, a while back. To achieve the good ending, I had to push aside my normal way of playing to fulfill what the game believes to be morally good, like helping people or giving away my money, in this case, precision bullets, to the poor and needy. Being selfless, which is not my preferred way of playing. I prefer to be neutral. I don't like to be good, neither do I like to be bad. But regardless, I played as the game directed me to achieve the good ending, and at the end of the game, guess what? What I got bad ending. I was shocked. I was like, I didn't do anything wrong. I gave to the poor and was selfless all along the way. What the fuck happened? Later, after looking online on some forums, I found out that my karma dropped to nil because I was in a strip club for too long. I played as Artyom, the game's protagonist, who is single, by the way, at least in the first game. Decided to take some time out of my bloodshed-filled life to relax and kick back for 10 to 12 minutes, and all my good deeds are for naught. All those people I fed, all those people I helped, they can just go fuck themselves because I sat for 10 minutes in a strip club. That's your karma system. This is just a classic example of why I hate the karma system as it is. It just doesn't make sense. Another example would be when I meet an NPC in a location which is not in any contact with another location I have been to. How do they know if I'm a good or bad guy? They always know somehow. Like, that makes no sense. What I prefer is cause and effect instead of karma systems. If I publicly murder a person, that the NPC of that area would be wary of me or hostile towards me, and take that sort of approach. But if I stealthily take someone out, then no one should know. It shouldn't affect their behavior. Also, the world shouldn't react to my mortal and moral choices. Like, in the Metro games, that affects a lot. Like, you die at the end or you live at the end, depending on how many fucking poor people you fed. That's something I am not a big fan of. Just because I make the bad guy decision doesn't mean that there should be a blizzard when I go out, and if I make the good guy decisions, there's going to be a bright sunny day outside, because that makes no sense. The world doesn't react like that. Lastly, two isolated systems should not affect one another, meaning if, let's say, I commit genocide on Earth, killing a couple million people, and then move to a planet on the other end of the Milky Way galaxy, then neither the people there nor the nature or world around us change for me in the slightest. That should not happen. The people on the planet should behave neutrally towards me, and the planet itself and the universe should behave in a neutral manner towards me as it behaves to every other being. It shouldn't be like as soon as I get there, a fucking comet appears out of nowhere to fucking take me out. That would make no sense. Well, that's it for my rants. I believe that karma systems ruin the fun in games. Your planned and opportunistic actions should lead to a favorable ending, not how many beggars you feed, or how many enemies you spare, or how long you sat and watched a stripper dance. Thank you so much for listening. That's it for me for today. There's going to be a link in the description to my Twitter. Go follow me there. There's also a link to my Patreon. You can go check my hentai let's plays out there. Bye bye.